I started K2 about 3 years ago. I actually started with just an adventure boot camp. I was managing a local health club, and I wanted a little bit more flexibility in terms of programming, in terms of what we do. I always believe that you don't need all the equipment and machines. You just basically need to learn how to move, and by adding weights with balls and bands and climbing on things, you get a much better workout and you teach your body how it's supposed to move. When I decided to launch the business, it was kind of a risk, but I really felt there was a need for this. Did everything myself. I used my credit cards, took a home equity loan, built most of the stuff on my own, recruited every friend I had. I still owe many of them favors, but it was a leap of faith. But once I did the business plan, I realized, just based on the clients and the people I spoke with, I knew it would work out. I got into the fitness business basically because I was an athlete in high school and college, had a lot of back issues, and all the doctors I went to couldn't really figure it out. After a long time, a physical therapist realized it was just my hamstrings. That was so tight, once I started doing squats and exercising, the pain that I had for years went away in days. So that intrigued me and really got me into the fitness business. About the time I was looking for a name, I was intrigued by the mountain that's known as K2 and the number of people that attempt to climb it and die. And it blew my mind. Why don't people prepare for this? It really just hit me then that that's what 90% of people do in their everyday life. They don't plan ahead of what they want to do with anything, business, family, fitness, and fitness is so important. So I figured this would give me an opportunity to teach people, let's put a plan together and work towards it. Machines kind of lock you in place, and it's not really functional, it's not really efficient. So we get back to the way people were meant to move and supposed to move before exercise equipment dumbed down the fitness industry. We train people to move the way you moved before you were 5 years old. And all the stuff we do, it's all stuff you see little kids do. This business is incredibly convenient for me. And one of the reasons I started was because as soon as I had my 2 daughters, I realized I wanted flexibility. I wanted to be with them. I wanted to be able to build my hours around their schedule and have the flexibility to change from year to year.
Push-ups. No, push-ups and then bands. Either one.
I really wanted to build a sense of a community, and I love to help people, and it's so much easier to help people people you see every day. I just felt like we're in the community. Let's get other kids, other instructors here. People here, we really try to make it a non-intimidating environment. After class, everybody hangs out together. They hang out together in class. It's a real supportive group.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Rakoff. In 3 years, I have lost almost 20 pounds, and I am probably in the best shape of my life. I have seen my body change tremendously. I recommend it to anybody. They changed my life. Every morning, this is where I want to be.
The health club industry is about 70% turnover. Like I said, so many people come into the gyms, you don't know what to do, you're intimidated. We have about 80% of the clients that are here now have been with us for 3 years, which is incredibly high in the industry. We don't have people leaving, so it's wonderful. If you're thinking of starting your own business or jumping into a business, you really have to love it. And it's that cliche that if you find something you love, you're never working a day in your life, but it's true. It's a wonderful thing. I recommend starting a business to anybody who has that idea, that dream. Go for it.